Hi guys, welcome back to the UK and Ireland tour. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a cup semi-final against Aberdeen in the Viaplay Cup, and we follow it up with a European tie against Pyunik. But first, before we get into it, I do have a bit of an announcement to make. Having started a new job, I'm working full time. Unfortunately, I cannot keep up doing videos 5 days a week. I'm going to be cutting down to 3 days a week. Episodes will go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm hoping it'll be enough to be able to finish this series in its entirety, and then full focus will be on Sunday League to Champions League, ready for FM25. Like I say, I'm really enjoying doing the channel. I don't want to stop. But being from a realistic point of view, I'm going to have to cut back because I just simply don't have the time. And this will allow me to continue to enjoy providing content for you guys. And at the same time, I can give full focus to my work and not be worried about coming back to this and having to do recording every single day and just being able to enjoy my time, especially with my partner as well. So now that the serious stuff is out of the way, let's get into it. It's more serious now, isn't it? Let's be honest. A cup semi final against Aberdeen is first to come. In terms of recent form, we've not done too bad. We won the Viaplay Cup quarter final against St Mirren by 3 goals to nil. A 2-0 defeat away against Celtic in a game that we were thoroughly beaten, really. We didn't really get into it at all. But a 2-0 win at home in the league against St Mirren, a 6-1 win at home against Steaua Bucharest in the European Conference League as well. It was a fantastic result for us, that one, and we were very dominant in that match. A disappointing 0-0 draw against Livingston. Again, we dominated in that game but couldn't find the back of the net, and a 2-1 win away against Ross County in our last match. So going into these two games, the Aberdeen game is going to be very competitive, but I'm hoping we can continue our good start in Europe against Pyunik and make it 3 wins from 3. But full focus first to this domestic cup semi-final. Obviously, we are yet to win a trophy with Hibernian. We lost in the cup final last season, having just come in partway through the campaign. But we've got a big opportunity here. If we can beat Aberdeen, we will face Rangers in the cup final after they beat Wraith Rovers in the other semi-final. So big opportunities, really, and hopefully we can go out there and do the job. Jack Wint, incidentally, has started to break into the side for one or two of the matches that we played recently, and he's not done too badly either. So he gets another opportunity here today. Lechero here into Gunn, cutting inside, lays it back to Duce. Can he find support on the left? He lays it back to Serigne Diop. And he just holds on to possession and finds Damien Rodden, who incidentally has scored a couple of goals recently as well from set pieces. He's looking a little bit more dangerous as he grows in his stature within the squad. Diop here into Fletcher. And played over the top, and Eli Yuan is in. And Eli Yuan has slotted it home. There's a hint of offside. The defenders of Aberdeen called for it immediately, but I'm not too sure. It's been disallowed. It's quite unfortunate, really, because that looked very, very positive, and the keeper was thoroughly beaten by the finish as well. But positive signs here at the start of the game. But again, bit of a strange one in front of goal. Like against Steaua Bucharest, we battered them and we scored 6 goals, of course. But against Livingston and Ross County, we dominated both games. We just about managed to hold on for the win against Ross County after they scored a very late goal to make it a little bit nervy. But against Livingston, we just couldn't find the back of the net. So we're still a little bit hit and miss form wise. Max Johnston's going to have to come on here. Lucero, unfortunately, picking up an injury. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious, but obviously, we'll have to see what happens going forward. As Gunn here finds Johnston, who incidentally had 3 assists in that game against Steaua Bucharest. And Fletcher, well, I mean, it was a very pathetic attempt, that wasn't it? An overhead kick. He just looped it in the air, and the keeper claimed it very, very easily. But we are very much the dominant side here. And as things stand, albeit it's 0-0, but we've got a very good chance at the moment of potentially getting into this cup final. Here is Diop back to Duce. And now Gunn looking over the top for Vasquez. And it's a good effort, and it's a very good finish from Hector Vasquez. And again, very hit and miss at times in front of goal, Vasquez. Sometimes he's absolutely excellent, as he was there. He took his chance superbly that time. And in other games, he just he's just absent. It's very, very strange because we know how much quality he has, and he continues to improve in terms of his overall attributes. Aguado, incidentally, who's out on loan at Motherwell, he's having a very good campaign there at the moment. He scored 3 goals in 4 games and got Young Player of the Month over there. So certainly a good option for us going forward. Here is Fletcher into Asnu. Charging down the left-hand side, needs a bit of support, but he continues to make a very good run here. And he finds Ilai Yuan, and what a goal from Ilai Yuan that is. That's a fantastic finish. Great work from Asnu down that left-hand side. And it is 2-0 seconds before the half-time whistle. And what a way to get that second goal. Like I say, brilliant run there from Asnu, charging down that left-hand side. And he found Ilai Yuan just on the edge of the penalty area. And it's a first-time finish as well. I thought he took a touch at first. But that makes it an even better goal, really. It's a very well taken goal from him. And 2-0 at half time, deservedly in front as well. And we'll tell the lads to stay focused in the second half. 2-goal lead at half time is always a dangerous one. I've said it many a time before. I firmly believe that it is something that you have to be careful of. And if we can get through the first 15, 20 minutes of this second half without conceding, we'll be looking good. That's a great delivery. And Serigne Diop is there, and it's ended up as an own goal. I think Jonathan Panzo there tried to clear, and it just skidded off the side of his head, I think. And it is 3-0, and that could be our passage secured for a cup final as Rangers await us, of course. What a result this is. And fortunately, in front of goal, we've looked very, very dangerous today. And clearly, the lads want to put on a show for you guys. As Gunn here has a free kick. Set pieces don't normally, uh, well, we don't normally score too many of them, but what a goal that is. Brad Gunn firing it in, just clipping the underside of the crossbar on the way. Kelly, no chance of saving that one. It's 4-0 with 25 minutes to go. What a lovely strike that is. Kelly, yeah, I don't think any keeper is going to be saving that. What a lovely finish. And with 20 minutes to go, we are very much secure in our victory here. And I think we'll probably make a few changes now as well and rest some of the key players with that European game coming up as well. Dean Martin can come on. Mark Dunn can come on as well. Yeah, unfortunately, Mark Dunn and Dean Martin all play in the same position, which is a bit of an annoyance. Albanese can come on for Eli Yuan. And we'll probably change both central midfielders. Oh, we can only change one, can't we, of course? I think actually, yeah, we'll get Nathan Summers on in central midfield as that playmaker. It's a very, very good performance here today, and we can now rest some of our key attacking players. Defensively, I'm not too concerned with our rotation. We've got some very good quality at the back this season. And the title challenge is still on. We do drop points in silly games, but incidentally, Rangers and Celtic have been dropping points occasionally as well. So it's still reasonably close, but we do need to get results against Celtic and Rangers as the season progresses. That's a very, very good result. We are in the Viaplay Cup final. It's an excellent achievement for us, and hopefully we can go all the way and get the victory over Rangers and Gunn with a very good performance with a goal from that free kick and an assist. And oh, they wanted Asnu to be a complete wing back, and we're not playing him as a complete wing back. We're just playing him as a normal wing back. So we may have to change his role in the squad, but in terms of an emergency, if he gets recalled, so be it. We want to keep him, but if he gets recalled, then so be it. Gaz Hickling will be back to fitness very, very soon. So in terms of scheduling, we've got a few days to go until that game against Pyunik. So bear with me. We'll come back for that one, and hopefully our unbeaten start in our European campaign will continue. Okay then, guys, here we go for our European tie against Pyunik. Hopefully we should continue our good form and get another positive result here today. And if so, it probably will stand us in good stead to potentially qualify going forward. These are our supposed easier games of the group stage matches that we've been drawn against, because obviously with the likes of Turkish side Trabzonspor to play, Ludogorets, the Bulgarian champions, and Real Betis, we've got some tough games to come. So it is important that we get the win on the board here today that we require. A little bit of rotation involved. There's an opportunity in goal today for Murray Johnson. Luke Messam, Damien Rodden, Morrison, and Welsh are at the back. Duse Fletcher and Gunn in midfield with Albanese, Labe, and Dunn as the front three. So again, we're keeping that rotation in the squad and it's giving players opportunities. And we've got the options on the bench to make very positive changes should we require them. So big chances today. And hopefully they will take them. Likes of Matt Dunn, of course, he's a very good homegrown at club player. Um, Murray Johnson, the goalkeeper, of course, he is homegrown at club as well. He's been at Hibernian for many, many years. Yet to really have an opportunity with us since I took charge. But, you know, any chance is a great one. Here's Fletcher into Luke Messam. Coming down the left-hand side, gets the cross in. Labe is there at the far post, and he wins a header. And I thought the keeper was just a bit heavy-footed there, and it was going to go in, but it did go just wide. Here's Rawdon. That's a poor pass, and Zelarayan is in, and he finds Gavorgian coming down the right-hand side here. It's a good effort. Well, I say it was a good effort. It was a good effort from Pyunik's team to break their way forward, but nothing comes of it in the end. Here's Fletcher, fires it across low and hard. It was a good delivery, but nothing came of it. And a good interception there from Duse. Lays it into Fletcher now, coming down the left-hand side. Chance to get it into the penalty area. Swings it in again. The low cross is well blocked. It's come down for Brad Gunn. And that's a lovely finish into the bottom corner from Brad Gunn. He really has stepped up in recent games. And following his fantastic free kick against Aberdeen, he has opened the scoring here for us in the Conference League game against Pyunik. And that is a very good finish as well. Again, very good low cross. And the defender got it away, but not convincingly. And it has led to us creating the goal scoring opportunity, which has been converted. And a quarter of an hour just about to go. Fletcher here with a corner toward that far post. Rodden was there, but it's well cleared away from him. He was marked by two players, incidentally. And now Labe into Damien Rodden. Back to Luke Messam, and now Duse. Back into Rodden again. Very, very patient build-up from us here. Brad Gunn just holding on to it and finding Liam Morrison. He has support on this right-hand side. If he can find it, and he does find it in Welsh, he's not exactly an aggressive wing-back Welsh in comparison to what we're used to, but he's still made that forward run, and he's opened the space up here for Labe, and he fires it in. Gyurginyan in goal for Pyunik, had no chance there. 2-0 at the quarter of an hour mark. Labe with the finish. And we are looking comfortable for 3 wins in a row here in the Conference League group stage. Hopefully, we can compound the result here and get a few goals on the board. It's a very neat finish, wasn't it? Very well worked goal. And as things stand, we are top of the full Conference League table. Here is Labe now with a delivery. Swings it into that far post, and Welsh is there, and he gets back on the rebound on the half volley as well. It's his first goal of the season. It's 3-0 after 20 minutes, and it's a big confidence boost for us, really, in the fact that we're getting forward and scoring these goals. And again, largely rotation. I can't stress that enough. We are rotating a number of players in this side for a number of different fixtures, and it seems to be working in our favour. To be honest, it does show just the quality and strength in depth that we have here. Yes, we don't have excellent quality of player, but they're all of similar enough quality that we can rotate with confidence and really put the pressure on some of these European teams as well as in the league as well. So, half time, we sit at 3-0. Very, very convincing performance. 71% possession, 16 attempts at goal to their 3, 6 shots on target, 3 of which have been turned into goals. And now it's a case of going out there and just basically finishing the job. And Labe here with a corner, swings it in against that far post. And from a defensive perspective, they've not done too bad, really, Pyunik. But they really can't handle our recycling of possession from those set pieces. And the chance there in the end for Mark Dunn has hit the post. And Duse plays it back in. Labe with the header this time. And it just didn't quite drop for us. And it remains 3-0. But again, when we recycle possession after the initial set piece, they just can't handle it. We're just going to pause there momentarily. We will make some changes again. We're going to get Kohler on for Liam Morrison, who's had a very good game at centre-back. Kohler struggling to break into the team, really, so it's a good opportunity for him. The rest of the team on the bench, to be fair, are pretty much first team regulars. We'll get Nathan Summers on for Jack Fletcher, and we'll get Dean Martin on up front. Actually, we'll take Labe off and we'll put Dean Martin up front. Dunn can go on that right hand side, and the job's a good one. Hopefully, opportunity for Dean Martin now up front, as well as Nathan Summers in midfield. I really do like Nathan Summers. I've said it in previous episodes as well, but the young midfielder really is growing into a very good player, and hopefully that will continue as the season goes on because he's very much in the first team picture. It's just getting that regularity in the squad. Rawdon here now into Messam. Back into Rawdon again. Has support in the centre. Finds Brad Gunn. Now Nathan Summers. Chance to get the ball forward. Does well to find Albanese. Cuts inside. It's a good strike and Gerginine. Oh God, I messed that up, didn't I? Gerginyan makes the save and palms it over the crossbar. Brad Gunn here with a delivery into the penalty area toward that far post. Welsh is there again. It's fallen for Martin. Huge deflections in the penalty area. It could have gone anywhere, and it has fallen for us again. And Summers with the effort. He got underneath it, unfortunately, and it remains 3-0. Just over an hour gone. We're very, very comfortable here. It's just a case of how many goals we will score, I think, now. And Gunn now into Mark Dunn. Oh, Martin made a really good run there, but he failed to make that pass. Rawdon with the header. And now Summers plays it into Albanese. Chance to square it. Finds Martin. And there is number 4. It's a very straightforward goal in the end. And once again, Rawdon doing very, very well. Finding his pass into the youngster Summers. Laid it into Albanese. And a very simple pass into Dean Martin, who was completely unmarked. From a defensive perspective, Pyunik should be doing a lot better there, but we will not complain too much anyway. And straight away, we've got a highlight straight from kickoff as well. So who knows? Is this going to go in our favour again, or are Pyunik going to create an opportunity for themselves? Minasayan into Gevorgian. Now Vadanyan into Darbinyan. Zalarian into Tassati. And Tassati has scored. It's his 4th goal of the season. Pyunik get a goal on the night. It's pretty superfluous now, really, though. We're 4-1 up. Very, very comfortable. 70% possession as well, there or thereabouts. We've had 6 times the amount of shots in the game as they've had. It is remarkable. And we continue to create opportunities as well. It really has been a standout performance from us today. And Kohler here with a pass into Duce. And now Brad Gunn. Just holding on to possession, lays it into Mark Dunn. And now Kohler again. Again, there's not really any pressure on us. We don't have to start charging forward again. But Gunn lays it over the top and Dean Martin is in. And that is a very good save from Gerginyan. Really good effort. And it should have been a goal, really. We should have converted that opportunity. But again, a very well worked move as Brad Gunn swings it into that far post. And again, the keeper doing very, very well to come out and claim it. Overall, I'd say their keeper's had a decent game, to be honest. I mean, we've had 10 shots on target, scored 4 of them. He's made 6 very good saves probably throughout the match. And in the end, it ended up being very, very comfortable, didn't it? So a 4-1 win against Pyunik after a 4-0 win in the Cup semi-final. We are sat atop of the Conference League table with tougher games to come, of course. But, you know, we can be very, very pleased with how things are going. We'll praise Gunn's performance because, again, he had a very good game. And Summers wants a new contract, so we'll probably sort that out for sure because he definitely deserves it. Yeah, we'll leave that, close that off, get rid of that. Minimum fee release clause, we don't really want that in. And to be honest, we'll up it to £4,000 a week. We can afford it. Job done. So going ahead, as I mentioned at the start of the episode, we're down to 3 episodes a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And depending on how things go, I may do extra ones in the weekends if I get time. So the next episode, of course, will be on Monday. We're probably going to come back. I mean, we've got the Cup final in the middle of the Europa Conference League games against Ludogorets and Real Betis. And they are our last European games as well. So, as a bit of a treat, I think we'll have a triple threat there. We'll have the 2 European games and a Cup final. And hopefully, you guys will enjoy that on Monday. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.